The best volume indicator for day trading, the best indicator potentially for day trading, it's volume profile visible range. I'll show you how to get this on your charts, how to use it, and how to trade around this data that it gives us as well. So firstly, we're going to come to TradingView and put VPVR onto our chart. So we're going to come to indicators here and then type volume. If you don't have TradingView, I'll link them below. It is free to use, so you can use it for free, and this data is for free as well. So we want this one here, which is volume profile. It's a community script by KV4Coins, so you can use this one for free. Now, if you do have the pro version or the paid version, what we can actually look at is TradingView's own indicator as well, which is this one here, visible range volume profile. They just switch it up a bit, but it's VPVR. So we can click this one as well. And this one is TradingView's own version. I believe it's part of the paid version, but you can use the free indicator as well, which I'll show you in this video. So from right here, we have VPVR, and you can see them on the right-hand side. VPVR is showing us a visual representation of where the most volume has traded at a certain price, and we can use this as support and resistance levels and areas to, take positions when we're day trading or swing trading or anything else. From here, let's set up the indicators to give us the exact data that we need, and I'll explain exactly how to change the settings so you get them in the way that you want. So I'm on the week chart here. This is Bitcoin. What I'm going to do now is put a high time frame support and resistance on our chart, so we have those two levels to trade off. And then VPVR is going to help us when we're zooming in if we're looking for shorter term trades. So what we're going to do is go to horizontal ray, and we're just going to choose a resistance level above our price. I would say that this one here is probably about right. A massive rejection here before, some breaks of it, another support level, a lot of trade around here. So this is actually a big resistance level that we're trading at right now, as you can see as well. But that's obviously where the price is. So we need to be looking ahead to where the price may move from here, because if we're at a resistance level, maybe we're going to be getting either a breakout or a rejection from that. We will be, and so let's obviously take some positions. On the downside, it's very clear that this one is probably our support level, right? So you can see that here, that this was our resistance. We've broken through that now, so we're going to be expecting that to act as support. And you can see we're trading right in the middle of this range. So not a great level, right? You just don't know what's happening with the price because we're right in the middle of a range. This is where VPVR comes in. So what we're going to do is go down to a lower time frame. So I'm going to show you on the 4 hour right here, reset the chart. And we can see on the 4 hour time frame, certainly some bullish price action, right? That is very clear buying from the market. So that's a big trend here. Every time we come into this, you see we're bouncing from it with higher lows. So on the lower time frames, very, very, very bullish price action, a break of resistance. What we're looking at is, are we rejecting from here? You can see some rejections here, right? So we have essentially, an uptrend and some rejections here. Pretty decent, but now we need to know where is volume actually, pushing us. So we're just going to click this on right here, and I'll give you a quick overview of what this indicator is and how we can set it up. So you can see a lot of colors and lines right here. Firstly, on the right-hand side, this is showing us where the volume has traded. So the more the volume, obviously it comes out more. So this is where the most volume has traded. So we have this line, which is out first, and the red line right here is called POC, or point of control. This is the line that has traded the most volume. So this price, which is 34,600, is very important. It is a massive support level because we're above this. Took a while to break through it, right? And so that's where a lot of volume traded, and we broke to the upside. So this is very positive price action. We're going to go into settings and then look at the inputs and styles. Firstly, rows layout. I would have this number of rows, especially with crypto. Row size, this just indicates how thick or thin you want the rows to be. So if you have fewer rows, we can see that. We'll click 20. You can see the rows are thicker. So they just take up more space on the price, the price chart. So we'll go back to 30. So we have more of them. So we can see a little bit more granular data right here, right? So that's it. And then on the settings, if we go to style, you can see this red line, POC. point of control, that is the area where the most volume has traded. You can click this off if you want. You don't need it, but it's a good area, or it's a good indicator to show where that support level would be if you're above it, or resistance if you're below it. Now you have two lines right here which are in blue, so if we click them on and off, you can see that. Just so happens that the technical support level that I put on the week chart in white is actually exactly the same as the VAL, which is volume area low. This is a volume area of about 70% of the trade. They're blue, so we have this one here and this one here. The vast majority of trade has happened within these two lines and this area. So that's good for us. Now I have these on for now, but we'll take them off in a second. So what do we have? We essentially have the entire volume area where the most volume has traded. Where is the price? It is a bar, it's above the POC. So this is bullish price action, right? We're getting bought up through this. We can also see this is a massive area of support and resistance. It's going to be support because we're above it. And we can see that during here, not much volume has traded. Up here, a lot of volume is traded. So let's actually think how to use this in terms of trading and price action, because there's a lot of data here. The first thing I'm going to do before that, though, is just go to a rectangle. And what I want to do is actually zoom in a little bit and really focus on the very current price action that we've got. So I'm just going to take this right here. Now you can see things are changing, right, on the right-hand side. And we have most of the price action in between these two levels. So we're going to go forward a little bit more. And now we have this, it changes. So it really matters what time frame and what type of trader that you are, because if you're trading over the short term, you have to very much have a look at the very short term price action, right? If you're looking for over a longer term, then you can see it changes. This is a major support level over higher time frames, but if we're trying to put in a position, maybe for a couple of days or weeks, we're really looking at, where is the price in, the recent week or so. So from here, what we can see is very clearly we have, the high and low, and this is where the volume has traded. So what I'm going to do for very recent price action is just draw this in, which is essentially a box of the price action over the last week or so. And that's important for putting in positions if you're looking to day trade a short term. So from here, I'm just going to go to settings and then take these out so we don't have those lines to make it a bit cleaner. You can also take the POC out if you want. Just leave that in. Now, if you don't use the paid version, the free version also has very, very similar styles as well. So the free version here, you can see that it's showing us very, very similar results. So we have the volume right here and the volume right here that it's showing us, right? So it's going to give you very similar results if you use this. What you can do is go to settings, just go to inputs, go to horizontal offset. I think change that to something like 70 or something like that. Just going to move it off to the right a little bit to give you a bit more space. But you can definitely see that the profiles are very similar, right? So similar data, and you can use this for free. Now this has a higher time frame data as well, where this doesn't. But that is the POC for this data, which is down here. But we're focusing on the most recent data. This free data is giving us, decent outlook as well compared to the paid version. From here, we can use VPVR to actually trade and get our trade levels. You can use this on lower or higher time frames. I'll show you both. So we'll start on the day trading time frame right here. We have our recent price action, and the green box is where the volume at high and volume at low was. So that's where most of the trade has occurred over the shorter last week or 10 days. If we zoom out, we can definitely see an uptrend in price action, where we are getting support and expansions from this level. So that's key. So we've drawn that trend line in. Now from here, what we want to do is find where the most trade happens, this level. So that is a key level right here. You can see we've broken through it a couple of times. So what we can see right here is that this is a key level as well, because a lot of volume is traded here. Just so happens that this was where the volume traded, which was a massive support level with a big expansion. So we're bullish, we're in an uptrend, we're breaking through resistance, but we certainly don't want to be taking day trading long positions at resistance, right? It's a terrible time to get in. So we don't want to be taking this. Now, of course, this is going to have to wait until how this price action actually performs, because if the price action goes up to this level and we're bouncing around here and you're getting a lot of wicks down, but actually you're just kind of grinding into it, then that again could potentially be a precursor for a breakout of this as well, because you can see that the volume here is very low. And when that happens, you often get these violent wicks up in price action as we find a new price. You can see that here as well. There's not a lot of volume, and that's where you get these big movements and big candles, because that's not where the trade is going, right? We know where the trade is going, which is this one. And you can see the trade bounced around here for those couple of candles, and then it moved again. So what we know is if we're taking a long position, we want to try and find reversions for that expansion again. So this price level here, and then this is obviously the support price level. So these three price levels. Now, if you're taking a long position short term, they're better entries to get. We don't know if we're going to get all of these or not, right? So the first entry right here is key, and we add to it if it goes lower. If it does go lower, then where is our stop loss? Our stop loss potentially is this level here, because that's where we got supported from last time. That's where the trend line just happens to coincide with. That's where a lot of volume was traded. So that would be my downside for a day trade on this, right? Now my entry, I would hope to start entering a position up here. And if we get down to here, I'll enter the second third. And if we get down to here, I'll actually enter the last third of the transaction. So I'm splitting this up into thirds. From here, whatever that blended price is, let's just assume it's in the middle. Where would your take profit be? Up at the top of the range again, because we're in an uptrend and we're looking to test these. So this is, you know, where the price action is going to start breaking down again. So we would enter that on a training system. So I use Bybit to trade. I'll show you here. You just enter those three positions as limit orders. Limit order, whatever the price is. So the first price would be, you know, around 36,500. If that's in, you'd put an amount in. And then, you know, you can put take profit, stop loss in if you want. But what we're going to be doing is adding that as a limit order and then adding two more limit orders as buys down here. Or you can just actually see it trade and then potentially trade them as well. But that would be how to enter positions and have a stop loss here. So we don't know how this price action is going to work out. But what I want to be doing, I'm bullish, obviously, because we're in an uptrend, clearly. So what we want to be doing is just taking long positions on a day trade or a, you know, very short-term trade where we get these better entries. We don't know if it's going to bounce from here, but I want to be buying this basically and trying to get a good trade if it comes down to there. If it doesn't, it moves up again, then obviously you're just looking at a breakout trade at that point, which is day trading. You just don't know. It's very, very volatile. You're going to have to see it in real time to actually figure that out. But that is how we use VPVR shorter term to try and get some price levels. Try and get an entry here. Try and see, yeah, that's a stop loss level. That's an entry level here. Getting better positions rather than, you know, just buying these, which is clearly not great because that's where we're getting rejected from. We can also use this on much higher time frames as well to get much more solid info about support and resistance levels. So we're trading right here at the moment. Yes, there is a lot of resistance up at this level, but there is much more support down here. So much volume was traded at this level that this is a major support level. And so during a bullish move, which this clearly is, you wouldn't expect prices to be coming down here that much or for too long, because there's clearly a lot of pressure right here, and it is clear that the market has cleared the resistance at that level, and so the buyers are very willing to pay this price, have broken through. There's not a lot around here, but you could see that anything that comes down here is probably a buyer considering an uptrend, and you know the market has cleared at this level, and now we're looking for new levels, which obviously is this one here, and then really, you know, you're looking at, you know, pretty much price discovery at this point, which was the previous all-time high. Not a lot here. So you can see the next kind of area where you could get a lot of choppy trade is this one, or you could, you know, have a lot of trade around here. But really, you're seeing a lot of volume traded and a lot of support. So it very well supports the uptrend that we're seeing right here. I'll leave a link below to Bybit. If you don't trade on there, you can get a deposit bonus up to 30K if you do trade short term. I'll leave some other details below as well. You can have a look if it's available for you. I'm James, it's Money's EG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.